Hey folks, Bad Guru here. I'm back just like I told you I would. Thank you very much for joining me. Here we go. I'm about to do something I didn't think I'd be doing, but here we go. Black money matters. That's my idea. Step one, we gather 1 million people online. Step two, we choose who should become a black millionaire. Step three, we each send them $1 to $5 in order to make them a millionaire. Sounds simple? Because it is. We have the power to change the world, to create a paradigm shift with how we move forward in this world. And we can change what's happening with the black community. What's going on here? Am I getting a message? No. That's my fault for not being on mute. Let's start it again. What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? All right, here we go. Bad Guru here. Thank you so much for giving me your attention. I want to tell you about an idea I have called Black Money Matters. Step one, we gather together 1 million people online digitally. Happens all the day, all the time. Step two, we choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step three, we each send them $1 to $5 in order to make them a black millionaire. Boom, done. Simple, easy. If it sounds simple, it's because it is. It's very basic. We have the ability to create a paradigm shift, to change the way we do business. We can change the makeup of entrepreneurs. We can change the makeup of the people in higher echelons. We can create hope and optimism for the black community. We can generate wealth for the black community, inherited wealth that can be passed on. We can give entrepreneurial experience to the black community, and we can do that ourselves with the power of social media, with the power of our phones, with the devices that we have in our hands. So I say we do it. And I am putting out a call. I am pitching this idea to the people out there that I respect, that I think would be really interested to hear this idea. So here we go. Let's do this. Kanye West. Black money matters. This idea is for you. Step one, gather 1 million people. Step two, choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step three, make them a black millionaire. Black money matters. My idea is about making a black millionaire. And with your help and your power, we can get this done. Look, first of all, what I want to tell you, Kanye West, don't run for president, okay? In 2024, do not run for president. That's a shady, corrupt business, and good people should not go in there unless they're ready to get eaten alive. Don't run for president. You're too good for that. What you should do, in my humble opinion, is to show people their own power. I think that's what you're trying to do. I think that's what you want to do. You want to reveal to people the power that they have. And that's what Black Money Matters is about. It's about collectively us deciding on our own, outside of government, to make a change in this world, to seek out people who could do well for the black community, whether it's entrepreneurs, to seek out people who are in need in the black community and start making them millionaires. Why not? You strike me as somebody who's kind of out there, okay? I'm not going to use the C word. I am. You seem a little crazy, okay? But in a good way, in a creative way, in a wonderful way. I think you are an exceptional human being. And you have a platform that reaches at least a dozen people. Dozens of people, I'll say it. And if you wanted to, you can point the finger at someone and make them a millionaire. And I want people to realize that power. I want them to realize the power that they can just tap on their phone and make a millionaire. We can make that happen. Kanye West, if you think that's a good idea, welcome aboard. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Don't run for president. Sir, respectfully, presidency is for actual crazy people, okay? I don't think you're an actual crazy person. So don't run for president. Join Black Money Matters. Let's start making black millionaires. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. What a superstar you are. I want to let you know, look, I don't know if you're planning on running for president when you get older. Such a young superstar. Don't run for president, okay? I don't know if you heard what I said to Kanye West. Don't run for president. You're already in politics. You're already in office. You're a congresswoman, a congressperson. All right. You made that mistake. That's fine. But you have more power on Twitter than you do in Congress. Haven't you felt that? Haven't you felt how impotent you can be, how it can be in Congress, trying to get things done, and how much you have to fight and cajole, and all the politics you have to play, and what words you have to say, and who you have to please? And the principles you want to live by and stand by, and the principles that you might be crossing over the line in secret when nobody knows, it's miserable. That process in government takes good people like you and corrupts them. But you're in there already. So, good luck. While you're in there, why not be a different politician? I want an IRL politician. I want a politician that gets their fingers in the dough and starts doing things in the real world. Not just in policy, not just with the laws that are passed, but real people. With your platform, you can point the finger and bam, we can make a black millionaire like that. And we can do it over and over and over again. You are a celebrity. You're one of the most famous people in politics, maybe in everything in the whole world. Don't climb the political ladder of power. Climb the social ladder of power. Show people how powerful you are. Show people how much you care by doing something real and practical in their lives. You can do it immediately. You don't even have to wait. You don't have to wait till a new session. You don't have to wait to pass the bill. You don't have to wait to convince senators and congresspeople. You don't have to convince the president. You don't got to do nothing. All you got to do is say, hey, I think there should be more black millionaires. AOC says there should be more black millionaires. Who should be a black millionaire? Well, you know how politicians do their thing, you know? They're campaigning and they go, I was there in Kansas and I met a nice young woman. Her name was Jezebel, very unfortunate name. And Jezebel told me how much she was suffering. Instead of being one of those politicians just go around telling stories, you can be like, hey, I saw someone in need. And I made Jezebel a millionaire. I made her a black millionaire. She was able to help her family. She was able to help her community. She was able to explore different ideas and get freedom. She was able to start a business. She was able to get out of the muck. And I did that to show everybody just how powerful we are. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, you alone, single-handedly, can make a black millionaire like that. All we need to do is gather 1 million people. Choose who becomes a millionaire. And then send them our cash. You know the process. You know how it works. Right? Black Money Matters. I invite you. Participate. Let's do this. Ben Shapiro. Oh. He's part of the IDW. Oh. The intellectual dark web. Oh. Ben Shapiro. Look, buddy, pal, friend, you've been talking about the culture war. You've been talking about the war that's going on, the two sides. And I could tell, I've been listening to you, and you're like, hey, you're worried about what's going to happen. You're worried about how people are going to get siloed, and you're going to have conservatives shopping at conservative stores and watching conservative shows. And then you're going to have liberals going to conservative shops and spending their money. And it's just, everybody's going to be separated, and it's going to be this sort of the end of the United States, because everybody will be divided in their own right. Before you go and shop at this place, you're going to want to find out their political leanings. I hear you worried about this and not wanting this at all. And yet I can still feel like you're being dragged kicking and screaming into the war. And you don't want to, but what else can be done? Never mind that you're trying to do right and people call you an evil monster. Look, I don't know if you're an evil monster. I never met you. But from what I've heard you say out of your own mouth, don't sound evil to me. But people think you are. So what can you do with that, you know? Can you imagine you, Ben Shapiro, figurehead of conservatism? You are then responsible for making black millionaires. Can you imagine? Let's make that person a black millionaire and that person a black millionaire. Can you imagine? This month, Ben Shapiro made 4 black millionaires. What the hell? How can an evil person do something like that, right? Think of it as PR. Think of it as rebranding your image, revealing your character. IDW people, they tend to be open-minded, right? Some people might argue they're open-minded in the wrong way. But I think you're open-minded, and I think you're interested in ideas. You just released a movie, Run, Hide, Fight. That's baller, man. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And it's not, doesn't have like a political message to it. It's just a pure movie. I like that, right? You're giving us something. You're stepping out of the talky political talking head thing, and you're doing something in a role. I love that. Can you imagine, with your network and your influence, we can make black millionaires like that. Conservatives can take the lead. In fact, no liberals ever have to be involved in this process if they don't want to. It could just be conservatives. They could show people we do care. Look at Ben Shapiro, the evil devil monster, and he's making black millionaires. How bad could he be? Am I right or am I right? Look, I don't even care that you don't think rap music is real music, okay? I don't even care about that. I care a little bit. It hurts me a little bit inside. You know, I put out a rap single, a rap song. It hurts me a little inside to think that you don't think it's real music. But I get it. You're a violinist. I get it. We start making black millionaires, we're not going to have any beef, all right? We're not going to have any beef at all. Hashtag Black Money Matters. It's very simple. We gather 1 million people. We choose who becomes a millionaire. And then we each send them $1 to $5. So simple. Bret Weinstein. IDW. Oh, he's a member of the IDW. Oh my God. Another evil person. Look, I don't know if you're evil. I never met you in person. But how can a person with hair like that be evil, you know? How could a mop top be evil? Come on now. Evil people have slick back hair. They put gel in their hair and they slick it back. They don't have these curls. You came up with the idea of the unity ticket. Really cool idea. You put a unity ticket. You put a conservative and liberal together, boom, on a ticket, and let's unify the country. Absolutely fantastic idea. A little late. But you know what? That's fantastic. You really showed where your mind was. You're not just out there talking. Look, I watch your podcast with your wife, okay? But you guys are like 2 quiet talkers. Slow talkers. Like, where's the energy? You know what I mean? And everything is like intellectual. I was really worried that everything with you is intellectual. You know, like how to a hammer, everything looks like a nail. To an intellectual, everything is like, hey, we should write a book and a documentary, and let's talk about it. Let's do something sensational, man. Let's do something wild. Let's make black millionaires. The unity ticket is sensational. I'll give you that. But man, can you imagine being responsible for making black millionaires? Step 1, gather 1 million people. Step 2, choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, freaking send them $1 to $5. Boom. So simple. You don't even got to be an intellectual to understand this. Am I right? You start making black millionaires using the power of social media, power of social media that we use against you. You can use it for something great. And look, we start making you black millionaires. Maybe we take the attention off of your hair up here, you know? Maybe people start looking into your eyes instead of wondering what the hell's going on up here. You got enough money for a stylist? I love you, Bret. I love you. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Sam Harris. Sam Harris, I got an idea for you. Okay. Oh, wait. IDW. Ooh, he's a part of the IDW. Oh, my God. They're open-minded thinkers. Sam Harris, I got an idea for you. It's called Black Money Matters. We get 1 million people together, just online. We choose who becomes a black millionaire, and then we make a black millionaire by sending them $1 to $5. Boom, done. So simple. Sam Harris, I want to make a black millionaire. I want people to make a black millionaire so they realize the power that they have. And I will use the power of technology and social media in order to get that done. You use the power of technology and social media in order to do your waking up app. And from what I hear, it's a phenomenal app. Okay? A little too phenomenal. All right? My girlfriend, she uses this app. She talks about Sam Harris. She talks about you all the time. I'm getting freaking annoyed about it. I'm getting annoyed. She dreams about you. Okay? I won't say anything more than that. Look, I am not so self-assured. I am not so self-assured and confident that I don't feel like terrible when my girlfriend is in love with Sam Harris. Okay? I'll just say that. Okay? I hate that she's in love with you. She's not in love with you. She says she's not in love with you, but the look in her eyes, you know what I mean? Sam? You know the power of social media. You know the power of technology. You use the Waking Up app. It's a kick-ass app. It took you a while to make it, but you made it. And that makes a difference in the lives of people. I know it firsthand. It makes it. I work in self-help. I work in personal development. People, I suggest your app all the time. People absolutely love it. It's a great app. You know about executing on ideas that's outside of government, outside of intellectual circles. You can go ahead and do that. Why can't we do it ourselves? Do something sensational. Let's make a black millionaire. I'm willing to work with you and do this, even if I hate you. I don't hate you. I just wouldn't mind if you weren't around. I would mind. I'm conflicted. Such an amazing human being, but my girlfriend likes him. Maybe you do something in your app about that. Maybe do a podcast episode about that. Talk about how you deal with those emotions. I'd be very interested. Sam Harris, hashtag Black Money Matters. What do you think? I'm very interested in what you think. I know you're going to tell it to me very slow and deliberately and quietly, but I promise I'll listen. What do you think? Hashtag Black Money Matters. Are you in? Wake up. Such conflicted feelings about this guy. Such conflicted feelings. And I introduced him to my girlfriend, you know? I did that to myself. Jordan Peterson, IDW. Oh, part of the IDW. Oh, the intellectual dark web. Oh my God, these evil people. So scary. Jordan Peterson is the devil, or so I'm told. Or so I'm told. Jordan Peterson is the devil. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I ever met the devil, but if the devil is Jordan Peterson, I think I'll be a little happier about the world, okay? If that's as bad as it gets, I think I'll be happy. Jordan, you like to talk, Mr. Peterson? Calling him Jordan like I know him. Mr. Peterson, you talk about stories and myths, okay? Social media is a ring of power. And I know you're supposed to destroy the ring of power. You're supposed to bring it to Mordor on that hero's journey and dump that thing in if you can. But the ring of power that is social media, there is no way to destroy it. There's no pool of lava to throw that thing in. So we got to put it on. We got to put on the ring of power and use it. Okay, I'll pick a different story. It's like the genie, right? The genie in the lamp. You rub that lamp, genie comes out. Then you got your wishes. The only way you can't get rid of this genie without saying wishes. You can't get rid of it. So we got to make some wishes. Right now, other people make wishes with the social media. They're using social media to make their own crazy wishes. And I know you went so far as to creating your own social media platform. I get that. But we can use social media in order to do absolutely incredible things and to show people the character of who we are. I think most people care about other people. I think most people want to care about other people. I'll say that. And this is a mechanism to demonstrate compassion for our fellow man. 20 million people protested after the death of George Floyd during the Black Lives Matter protests in 2020. 20 million people. If each one of them gave $5, there'd be $100 million in a pool. You can make 100 millionaires. Can you imagine what the story would be like if after a trauma, we made 100 black millionaires? That's what our passion gave birth to. I want to show people a different way, a different avenue, a different way in order for them to solve their problems. And I'm preaching the power of the making millionaire principle, using the power of a million, using the power of social media to gather people together to do something incredible. It could take something as little as $1. The dollar you have in your piggy bank could go ahead and make a black millionaire. And this is just where it starts. Just think about it. JP, what if the devil made black millionaires? You know what I mean? What if the devil made black millionaires? That'll change your image. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Step 1, gather 1 million people online. Easy. Happens all the time. Step 2, choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, send them $1 or $5 each. Boom, we made a millionaire. And then we do it again and again and again and again and again. We start revealing our power. We start changing our mental state. We start realizing what we can do. And the war moves over from who's keeping us down, and we start realizing who can we lift up. I think that's your jam. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Joe Rogan. IDW. Oh, another IDW guy. I really like the IDW guys. They're so evil. Oh, my God. They're destroying the minds of our young children. Oh, my goodness. Joe Rogan. Look, Joe, I got an idea for you. It's called Black Money Matters. All right? It's very simple. You gather 1 million people online. You choose who becomes a black millionaire. And then we make a black millionaire by sending them $1 to $5. Boom. Simple. Done. Even a dum-dum like you can figure it out. Right? You alone with your platform can do this. Look, I know you ain't interested in politics. You ain't interested in running for office. That's not your thing, you know. You might moderate a debate, maybe. Facilitate a conversation. I think that's pretty cool. I got another project in mind to talk to you about that. But politics not your thing. So, you know, I know people are asking you to do that. Don't do that. Don't run for office. Do not do that. I don't care if the whole world burns. Don't run for office. But look, you're willing to try drugs. I've listened to your podcasts. I listen to a ton of your podcasts. I love it. You talk about drugs a lot, right? Hallucinogens and psychoactive, blah, 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 getting high. But my God, can you imagine the high you'll get off of making black millionaires? Oh my God. Oh, that's a high you can't get. Can you imagine making black millionaires, Joe Rogan? How would that feel? I know how it feels when, I can imagine how it feels when you're helping your buddies out, you know, and comedians come on your show and you want to create a comedy club down there in Texas and give people laughs and give people joy. I totally get that. Oh man, that must get your rocks off so good, right? You got money, you can do something with it, you're using it to bring light and happiness to the world. It's fantastic. And the high we can get off of making black millionaires, of us being responsible for this, even more people would be listening to you. Not that you care. Even more people. Spotify would be happy about it. Spotify would be very happy if you like doubled your membership. You know, all these people who sitting on the sidelines going, oh, Joe Rogan is a alt-right evil person, you know, they'll be like, hey, Joe Rogan's making a bunch of black millionaires. That's pretty cool. Double your audience. Whew, Spotify would be happy for that to give you another for a million. I don't know what you got. I'm sure it was a lot. Look, everybody knows you're alt-right, you know? Everybody knows it. It's a fact. Everybody knows you're an alt-right, white supremacist, whatever. IDW, oh no. What will they say about you if you're making black millionaires? That's what I want to know. Joe Rogan. Can you imagine? The Everyman is called Joe. I mean, could you get a better name? Did you always like your name, Joe? The Everyman. It's called Joe. Your last name should have been Smith, and then it will really like... Whew. Joe Rogan, man, you're really... What you're doing to facilitate conversation and communication between people, I think it's absolutely what's needed. You are a blessing in this world. Thank you so much for being alive and doing what you're doing. I wake up every day afraid that you're going to die. I do. I know. And I shouldn't. You're like the healthiest guy I've ever even heard of. Every time I listen to your podcast, I feel like a human piece of shit. Because I'm not sleeping right, I'm not eating right, I'm not taking vitamins and nutrients. I'm having expended my mind. I'm not sleeping in float tanks. Okay, I feel like a human piece of garbage when I listen to Joe Rogan. He's talking about this guy sitting there all muscled up in his shirt. How old are you again? But you're a blessing. And I'm so glad you exist. And if you were ever wondering, hey, is there something we can do? Is there something I'd like to do something to help people besides a comedy club? Look, your comedy club don't help me, all right? It's in Austin, Texas. I'm in Canada. Okay? Maybe I'll come and visit. I'll try to come down to Austin when we can travel again. But holy moly. Let's do this so that we can all enjoy, you know? You got a platform. You don't have to use it for this, but if you would mention it, hashtag Black Money Matters. On February 28th, we're going to make 3 black millionaires. You interested? You interested in talking about it? Step 1, get 1 million people together. Step 2, decide who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, send them $1 to $5 each. Boom, we made them a millionaire. And we do it again and again and again and again and again. And we start changing the conversation on this planet. God dang, this is a great idea. I'm just surprised nobody's ever done it before. Let's do it. I know you're off social media and you kind of poo-poo the thing, but my God, it's here, man. And instead of just having people turn their brains to mush or waiting for the tech companies in order to get their crap together or some new law that has to be passed, I mean, I don't see any of that happening. We got to start shifting what we do with social media. We can shift what we do with social media. We can show people the power of collective action in order to do great things in the world, not just hunting people down and doxing them and making sure their life is a living hell and ruining their reputation. All right, great. Harassing people online and terrible comments and messaging. Oh my goodness, who I got to block? It's not just that. Social media is technology is a double-edged sword. It's fire. It can cook you. It can do something great for you. The sword can kill you or it can protect you. So let's use it in a positive, constructive way. Because if we don't, I mean, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Can you imagine if they ever cancel you, Joe Rogan? Ugh. I stormed the Capitol. I wouldn't do that. That was horrible. That was really horrible. I shouldn't have said that. I would storm the freaking Capitol if they canceled Joe Rogan. You better not do that. That is the sign of the end. Okay, in the Bible, in Revelations, it says the sky will turn to blood and the stars will fall from the heavens and Joe Rogan will be canceled. This is the end times. It's over. That better never happen. And we can help that not happen by making black millionaires. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Let's talk about it. Just talk about it. Just talk about it. Just whisper the words. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Okay, and the next time you're starting a podcast, you go 3, 2, 1. Hashtag Black Money Matters. And then get on with your business. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do. We can start making black millionaires. I meant to hit this. All right. Joe Rogan. Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore, I got an idea for you. It's called Black Money Matters. Did I just mess up saying that? Jimmy Dore, I got an idea for you. It's called Black Money Matters. Step 1, we get 1 million people together. Step 2, we choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we send them $1 to $5 each in order to make them a black millionaire. Boom, done, simple. Even a Jagoff comedian like you can figure that one out, right? Okay, first of all, I want to tell you, Jimmy, don't run for office, okay? I hear you're thinking about running for office. Don't do it, okay? That whole political game is just stupid, corrupt, and then no matter how far you get, no matter what you do, you can be president of the United States and nothing's going to change because government's not made to change, made to stay the same. And corrupting influences have infected that up the wazoo. You know this. It destroys our heroes. It destroys all our heroes. It's incredible. Politics sucks so bad. I only watch it for entertainment. Some morbid, just terrible entertainment, okay? I treat it like reality TV. I don't watch reality TV. I watch political news, and it's heartbreaking. And you follow a guy like Bernie Sanders, and he's got tens of thousands of people cheering his name in stadiums. And where's he now? Ribbit. It's like the dancing frog. You're like, okay, where's the revolution? Ribbit. And it's not because Bernie Sanders is a bad guy. It's politics sucks so hard. I don't even know what's happening behind the scenes, but there's enough pressure, and nobody can avoid it. Don't run for office. Even if it be a good gag and a good goof. Okay, run for office, but don't win. It'd be hilarious to see you run for office. Don't win. Okay? Pull a Cenk Uyghur. It was entertaining. It's good to see. You had a phenomenal idea called #ForceToVote. My God, I watched this from beginning to end. I couldn't even believe it, beginning to end. It hasn't even ended. It's absolutely amazing what you did there. You use your platform in order to highlight a situation. You rallied people's support together to try to get something done. And where did it stall? In government, right? The people are all on board for it, but in government, not going to happen. Because what you were doing, using the hashtag, the power of social media to amplify your voice is exactly what you need to do. But you're talking to the wrong people. Politicians and government is not going to solve this problem. Look, I know you want to lobby Nancy Pelosi to get her to do something. Forget Nancy Pelosi, man. Lobby Elon Musk. There's other people out there who could solve this healthcare thing. There's other people who could provide Medicare. There's other people who could provide these services. As I know, it seems like impossible. Elon Musk is going to freaking Mars, man. Convince that guy to get into Medicare. Convince that guy to fix the problem. You know, the problem with Medicare is not that it's so expensive, so we should provide it for free to everybody. That's not the issue. The issue is, what the hell does it cost $1,000 to spend a night in a hospital? What the hell does it cost $100,000, $1 million for the, what the hell? That's not the price of that. There's no way that's the price of that. It'd be cheaper to go to space, to pay for a trip to go to space than to pay for some of the operations that people need. The problem with healthcare, at least in my opinion, it's not that it's not provided by the government for free. It's that it's too goddamn expensive, and it's expensive because of government. It's expensive because when the providers know that they can charge whatever they want for an MRI scan because somebody else is footing the bill, then they can just jack up those prices. That's what happens. Why is it so expensive? Ask that question. Why the hell is it so expensive? I don't need it to be free. Just make it cost $100. Make it cost $50. I got a broken leg, it's $50. I got to mortgage my house. I got hit by a car and I woke up in the hospital and now I'm freaking broke for the rest of my life. There's other people who can solve this problem. Your iPhone costs less than medical procedures. And that thing's a supercomputer. Force to Vote was absolutely fantastic. You inspired me like you wouldn't believe. I love that people took hold of that and were willing to use their people power in order to pressure politicians to do what they want. And it revealed to them just how freaking disinterested, I'm going to say it that way, disinterested Those politicians won't even address the goddamn issue. I mean, I would have preferred if they hawked up a loogie and spat it in your face. At least they'd be communicating with you. Just total, who gives a crap? Those are the people you want to waste your time on? Look, it's entertaining like all hell. Don't lobby Nancy Pelosi. Don't trust politicians. Even the good ones, they become bad. Eventually. But I know you're engaged in politics and you care about that. And I like that you care about that. We need people like you out there. And you're starting the People's Party. Well, you are participating in helping the People's Party. And I think that is just a beautiful idea. I don't think it's going to work in the sense that People's Party are going to go into the government, right? And eventually they'll get co-opted. Look, at first it starts off good, but eventually they'll get co-opted and you'll be pissed off. But look, you're going to do that with the People's Party. But what would what would put the People's Party on the map? What if the People's Party making black millionaires? I got an idea. It's super simple. It's called Black Money Matters. 1 million people, gather them online. Step 1. Step 2, choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, make a black millionaire by sending them $1 to $5 each. Boom, we done it. That's a People's Party showing the people's power. What a wonderful way to show that. To demonstrate what people can do when they unite, when they come together. You had a taste of that with hashtag Force to Vote. And you're experiencing that when you're developing the People's Party. This is a marketing opportunity, a PR opportunity, something to get you folks on the map so that everybody knows about the People's Party. I hope it works. And I think this would help. Hashtag Black Money Matters. What do you think? Jimmy Dore. Got to be one of my favorite people on this whole goddamn planet. I don't even know who I like better, Joe Rogan or Jimmy Dore. God dang, that guy's funny. Man, if you weren't ranting and being angry, I listen to you every day. And you provide this catharsis, this purge. You're angry so I don't have to be. Well, right now I'm being innovative and creative. And I'm offering this possible way for you. So that you might find peace and hope and collective action outside of government. And we start doing things that make a difference in people's lives. I know right now it's making a black millionaire. And I know people tell me, look, a person doesn't need $1 million to change their lives. $50,000 can change their lives. Yeah, you're damn right $50,000 can change their lives. We start with $1 million because that's sensational. Just like Elon Musk starts with the roadster so that people get excited about electric car. And then we can start moving down the line and we can start figuring out different ways in order to change our society, not by depending on the people at the tippy top, the people in power, the people in government, but by taking our own power back, our own agency, start voting with our intention, start voting with our dollars, start using what we have available to us, social media, technology, and our own gumption. Thank you, Jimmy Dore. Thank you. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Briahna Joy Gray. You know, honestly, I just found out about you. All right, Briahna. I never heard of you before. I mean, I paid attention to Bernie Sanders' campaign. I'm sure I've heard your name before, but hashtag Force to Vote happens, and all of a sudden I'm listening to you, and I'm thinking, my God, what a superstar. Effective communicator, head on your shoulders, knows what needs to be done. I'm sorry I just found out about you, but I'm glad I just found out about you. And to be honest, I wish you were a millionaire. I'd make you a millionaire. I'd vote for you to become a millionaire. I know you can't say, oh yes, make me a millionaire. I mean, you're not that type of person. Or maybe you are. Who knows? But I doubt it. But if I could make anybody a millionaire, I'd choose you. You would be up there with the people I would choose. People like you, leaders who care, who have passion in their heart, who are willing to go against the grain, who are speaking what they believe to be the truth out there in the world. I think you're going to be an influential and powerful person even more than you are now. And I think this could help you do that. I have an idea called Black Money Matters. It's very simple. Step 1, you gather 1 million people online. Step 2, you choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we each send them $1 to $5 to make them a black millionaire. Simple. Done. Doesn't require government at all. People like you should lead. Open-minded people who are willing to tolerate criticism, who are willing to go against the grain, who are passionate about what they believe in. People like you should lead. And if you would lead Black Money Matters, I'd be very happy. And maybe people will make you a millionaire. And what a goddamn great name you got. Whoa, what an amazing name. Briahna Joy Gray. It sounds so poetic, you know? It's like a poetry superhero. By day, she's Briahna. By night, she's Joy Gray. Joy Gray. It's poetic, right? It's like a juxtaposition of two sort of feelings. Joy Gray. Beautiful name. Oh, I like my name, Hartman. Peter Hartman. That's my name. Your name, Briahna Joy Gray. You sound like a diva superstar superhero. I'm going to name my daughter Briahna Joy Gray. Briahna Joy Gray Hartman. All right, I got a little weird there. Stick to the Black Money Matters idea. I think it's really powerful. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Let's talk about it. Krystal Ball and Saagar and Enjeti from The Rising. Hoo boy. You guys are really interesting. You guys are really interested. A conservative and liberal on the same panel talking, very refreshing. I'm so happy that I came across your new show on the internet. I got an idea for you. It's called Black Money Matters. It's very simple. Step 1, we gather 1 million people online. Step 2, we choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we each send them $1 to $5 to make them a black millionaire. Simple, easy. Even a liberal can understand that, right, Saagar? Even a Republican can understand that. Right, Krystal? Look, I'm a little worried that you guys are going to become like MSNBC and CNN and Fox News. I'm a little worried that you're just going to kind of get stuck in what you're thinking and just agreeing with your own thoughts and sniffing your own butts. And then after a while, it'll just be a masturbatory show where at the end of it, nothing really gets done. But I can tell that you have an activist spirit. I can tell that you folks really want change to occur, and I really respect what you're doing. The show. It's the only news show I can really watch. I learn things when I watch your show. You have powerful, important voices that are only going to get more powerful. Imagine you participating in hashtag Black Money Matters. We start making black millionaires. I think it'd be incredible. I think it'd be newsworthy. And I would love it if you participated. Look, I've lived for almost 37 years now. And I've learned, don't trust politicians, don't trust the news, don't trust people. But I watch your show and I trust you. And I hate that I trust you. You know? Because I know one day you're going to disappoint me. How could you not? Or maybe you won't. Right now I do trust you. The only people I'm willing to trust. I think you have a head on your shoulders, and I think you can recognize the power of this idea. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Start making black millionaires. Why? It's going to create hope in the black community. Can you imagine you're a black person living in America, and now you're living hey, I could become a millionaire. I could, just could, maybe could. Somebody could pick me to become a millionaire. Right? Maybe you're an entrepreneur, you have a great idea. Maybe there's some heartfelt story. You ever watch something on the news, and you're like, oh, I wish we could do something to help them. Bam, we can. We can. Hope in the black community. You start generating wealth in the black community. It's a type of reparations where money voluntarily, Saagar, right? Voluntarily goes into the black community. And all the black people and the white people and all the people who care about helping the black community, the 20 million people who protested in 2020, they can donate $1, $5. That's up to $100 million we can go to the black community and you can do it over and over and over and over, we start changing the conversation. You don't want hate. You don't want this division that's going on. We need ideas to start thinking outside of the box. And I know this is a simple idea, but it's an idea we can get done fast. It's not going to take a year of lobbying the government. It's not going to take Congress people and senators to figure out the laws that need to be passed. We just have to decide who we want to give this money to, who we want to make a black millionaire, and we can do it over and over and over again. And maybe the liberals have somebody they want to make a black millionaire, and that's fine. You can make conservatives millionaires, and that's fine. And we might have disagreements about who should become a millionaire, but we can do it over and over again. Because with $1, $2, $3, $5, we can keep making black millionaires. And the amount of money that people waste on crap they don't need, they can waste $5 a clip to make black millionaires. And that's just the beginning. This idea is just the beginning. God, I hate that I trust you. But I think if you ever hear this, you might give it some serious thought. We have the power to create millionaires at will. I think that helps bridge the divide between conservatives and liberals and start seeing people as human beings that we can help. The only way this person becomes a millionaire is because we made them a millionaire. That's demonstrating compassion and respect. And when conservatives and liberals both do it, how are we going to look and listen to the news and believe that my neighbor hates me? That the citizens, half the country hates me? No. We're going to reveal the compassion and the care that people have. We're going to give them an excuse to demonstrate that. And it's going to cost almost nothing to do. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Oprah. I'm going to give you the same message that I've been giving a lot of other people. It's very important that you listen to this. You above everybody else. Oprah, don't run for president. Don't ever run for office. Don't ever run for presidency. It's a disgusting machine that's just going to destroy your life. And you won't even be able to affect the change that you want. And any change that you do, the next president's just going to come in there and erase it all. That's not where change happens. You have affected more change than almost anybody on this planet by the work that you do in entertainment and personal development. Absolutely fantastic. My whole life, Oprah has been a staple. Don't run for president. I want you to add this to your legacy. I've got an idea for you. It's called Black Money Matters. It's very simple. Step 1, we gather 1 million people. Step 2, we choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we each send them $1 to $5 in order to make them a black millionaire. Boom. Simple. Done. Easy. We can use that with the power of social media, the power of your platform. Easily done. Can you imagine? You won't, if you participate in this hashtag Black Money Matters, you won't just be the lady who gave cars away. You'll be the lady who made black millionaires. On February 28th, 2021, I'm sending out a challenge and a mission to the world for us to make 3 black millionaires. The hard part is just choosing who's going to be. But after that, that's just the beginning. My ultimate goal is to create an app, a Black Money Matters app, where we create a black millionaire every week. And that becomes part of society. It becomes part of the culture. And it becomes part of the mindset of black folks. I'm living in a country where the people in this country care enough about black people that they're willing to make them black millionaires. I want to hear that in the news. I want to hear that on social media. I want to hear that conversation happening. It's just going to reveal how powerful we are. And that's what you're trying to do. Show people the power that they have within. Well, the power we have is the power of our attention, the power of our dollars, and the power of our vote. And we vote with our dollars. So we can choose. You hear a heartfelt story I hear a heartfelt story on Oprah, and I think, okay, well, Oprah's taking care of this person. But there's a ton of other people that you can't take care of, and you can't be giving money out to everybody. But $5 in my pocket, and $5 in your pocket, and everybody else's pocket, that's easy for me to part with. People part with $5 all the time. $2, $3, $1, whatever. And we can start making black millionaires. And you become a millionaire, and you become a millionaire, and you become a black millionaire. Millionaires! I think that beats cars, don't you think? Hashtag Black Money Matters. Step 1, 1 million people, gather them online. Step 2, choose who becomes a millionaire. Step 3, make them a goddamn black millionaire. You, queen, yes, queen, you have been a shining example to the black community. A rich ass black woman. I look at you, I see my mama. So good. So good. A black millionaire. And because you were that in this world, I grew up thinking, hey, not such a long shot. Somebody did do it. There's Oprah. Look how amazing she is. And she did that by helping people. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Let's talk about it. Donald Trump. Did I say Donald? Donald Trump. What can I say to Donald Trump? I got this idea. It's called Black Money Matters. It's very simple. Step 1, we collect 1 million people online. Step 2, we choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we each send $1 to $5 to that person in order for them to become a black millionaire. Simple. Done. Easy. I don't know what to say to you, Trump, in order to get you to be interested in this, except I'll tell you this. It serves your interests. All right? Can you imagine? People compare you to Hitler. People compare you to Hitler. Can you imagine if Hitler, on top of everything he did, also created black millionaires? Like he just created black millionaires over and over and over. Just a bunch of black millionaires. He just made them. He got all the German people together. They gave their dollars, and he just made black millionaires. You know, on top of everything else he did. People today would be a little. They'd be like, Be like, hey, what do you think about Hitler? Oh, he was a complicated guy. You know, pros and cons, some good, did some bad. Look, the point I'm trying to make is that how much people are going to hate you or think you're a terrible monster if you participate in making black millionaires. Hashtag Black Money Matters. So you gotta, I'd say tweet it out, but I'm not even sure if you have a Twitter anymore. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Let's make black millionaires, right? I know it's a long shot asking you. You're a busy guy. You got other things to do. I gotta bite my tongue. You got other things to do, Donald Trump? I know. But just in case you hear about this, hashtag Black Money Matters, we could do something really incredible. It's a PR thing for you, you know? Get people talking about something else. People loved you when you're on The Apprentice. You're fired. No? I don't do a good Donald Trump impression. You can tell. I haven't practiced mocking you. You're fired. Now you go, you're a black millionaire. You're a black millionaire. You're a black millionaire. Everybody's going to be a black millionaire. Right? Success is what brings us together. Success brings unity, right? This is a way to do it. You know government is a slow-moving horse that doesn't get anything done. You've been in government. You must know this. Up close. You side up close. Now that you're not going to be in office anymore, there's still stuff you can do. And, you know, I don't think you wanted to inspire the Capitol riot. I don't think you meant that. Maybe you just didn't realize how inflammatory the statements you made might be received as, you know. I don't know. But I'm going to choose to believe that deep down inside you actually want to help people, and this is a way that you could help people, help the black community. What would they say about you if you participated in making black millionaires? What could they say about you? It'd be kind of hard for them to demonize you, right? Even if you are an actual demon, it'd be kind of hard. It's pretty simple. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Step 1, gather 1 million people online. Step 2, choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, make a black millionaire by sending them $1 to $5. Let's do it. Let's do it. What else you got to lose? Right? That's what you told black people, right? What do you got to lose? Okay? They never did anything for you. I'm going to do something for you. Here's something that can be done. I'm a little worried about who would want to be associated with Black Money Matters if Donald Trump wasn't on it. Like, I kind of feel like if you tweeted out hashtag Black Money Matters, it would just die in its crib. But I'm willing to take that chance because I'm all about unity and bringing people together. I wonder how this is going to go. All right. Cancel bad guru. Am I right? Donald Trump, hashtag Black Money Matters. Dave Chappelle. I got an idea for you. It's called hashtag Black Money Matters. Very simple. Step 1, gather 1 million people together online. Step 2, decide who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, send $1 to $5 to that person in order to make them a black millionaire. My idea is to make a black millionaire with the power of social media. You know, I remember in one of your specials recently, you know, in the last ones that you made, you talked about how we should support our heroes, support the champions who stand up for us, that we should kind of give them a safety net, that it's kind of difficult to risk your neck for the people. You joked about having some type of GoFundMe that could help people, you know, give them a few $1 million in order to demonstrate our appreciation and our support for what they're doing. Now, you said to give Colin Kaepernick money. I don't know if Colin Kaepernick should be the one getting $1 million, but supporting our heroes is a very good thing. And when you said that, you made me realize, oh, this guy gets it. He gets that we as people, outside of government, we as people should do something to support people in our society in order to make the world better. Right? In your case, it was providing a sort of safety net for those champions who stick their necks out. What I'm saying is we can demonstrate compassion for our fellow man. Everybody can demonstrate compassion, just like you demonstrated compassion when you gave that speech, that monologue on SNL when Donald Trump got elected. You gave a wonderful, I mean, my heart just swelled. I just felt, I was in love with you, and then I fell more in love with you when I heard you say that thing. You were talking about somebody who was hated and despised and an enemy, and you talked about it in such a powerful way. It's much like you talked about in your special when it comes to apartheid, when you recognize that the system is evil, the system is corrupt, that everybody who's in that system is a victim. It's you're unwilling, for the most part, to demonize people. I mean, you kind of tossed Candace Owens under the bus, but, you know, I don't know what's a joke and what's real. But this idea of supporting people, I think, is very powerful. And I think there's a division in our world today. And one of the ways we can create a bridge is to create an avenue for people who care to demonstrate that they care. And that's what Black Money Matters is about. 20 million people protested in the Black Lives Matters protests in 2020. 20 million people. If each of those people gave $5 to a pot, that'd be $100 million that could go to making a boatload of black millionaires. And then the conversation changes. It changes from what terrible trauma has occurred to what can we do about it. Instead of lobbying government and lobbying your officials in order to get policy changes, which, I don't know, does that really change anything? People, on their own, can take action to look out into the world and say, that person should be a millionaire and that person should be a millionaire. And maybe there's some hero that sticks their neck out and they go, that person should be a millionaire too. And we can do it. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Very simple. It's a simple idea, a simple concept. I picked $1 million. It doesn't have to be $1 million, but I picked $1 million because it's sensational. I remember when your show was on the air. It was so fun to see you. You're like, I'm rich, bitch. Right? I'm rich. Right? It was so great to see a black person say, I'm rich. You're like, yeah. I can feel the energy of all the black people going, yeah. A rich black guy. Yes. We can give that feeling to a bunch of other black people and to the whole community at large. Look at what we can do. And it's just going to start a snowball of effects and chain reactions when people realize, oh my God, what we can do. We can make millionaires. We can make billionaires. I mean, can you imagine if those 20 million people decided they were going to give $5 to one person, right? Forget 100. One black person becomes 100 millionaire. Oh, I'm rich, bitch. We did that. $5. That means you could do it again and again and again. I mean, how many black people can we make 100 millionaires? We could do it every month. You can have 12 at the end of 2021. We could have 1,200 millionaires who are black. How does that change things? God dang. When I listen to you, Dave Chappelle, I hear all these ideas. I can hear that you're this clever thinker, that you're thinking outside of the box, that you understand exactly what the problems are. And you touch my heart and you make me feel so happy that someone like you is alive. And everything that you've done, I just absolutely adored, especially when you walked away. You're not afraid of bucking the trend. You're not afraid of doing something different. And deep down in your heart, you're a real comedian. So what you care at fundamental is to bring light to people's lives. Hashtag Black Money Matters. This is a way we can do it. Step 1, gather 1 million people online. It happens all the time. It happens every day. Step 2, decide who becomes a black millionaire. I know, that's the hard part. Step 3, we all give them $1 to $5 for making them a millionaire. Simple idea. What could possibly go wrong? Hashtag Black Money Matters. Thank you. God, I love Dave Chappelle. One of my favorite birthdays I ever had. My twin brother and I, we go to this sort of house party where they did a watch party for your special. And you hadn't been back in forever. And I wish to God that you came back, because I watched your show and I watched your stand-ups. I absolutely loved it. And I can still remember, I'm sitting on the couch in this person's loft, and they had your special projected on the wall. And I'm sitting there next to my brother, having a drink, just having the greatest time, just laughing my butt off at the genius that is Dave Chappelle. And you made me think, and you made me care. You gave me perspective. I think someone like you can understand the power of this idea. Hashtag Black Money Matters. You're invited. Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I've got an idea for you. It's called hashtag Black Money Matters. It's very simple. It's an idea that will make a black millionaire. Step 1, we gather 1 million people online. Step 2, we decide who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we give them $1 to $5 in order to make them a black millionaire. Simple, done, easy. You've had this experience with Barack Obama. Barack Obama, he stood up in front of people and says, hey, I want to become the president. Send me money. Sends him money, he runs his campaign. How easy is that? Right? Well, if you can donate to a political campaign, you can donate to a presidential candidate, you can give money to making a black millionaire. And look, all right? You're proud of the crime bill. You're part of the crime bill. There's a lot of people, Black Lives Matter people, who are very upset about this crime bill thing. They consider it to be the thing that caused all these black people to end up in prison. All right? And I don't know how you feel about it. And I don't even know all the details. I've heard one side say, hey, it was a good thing, it cleaned up society. And another people say it was overly strict and put people in jail for non-criminals, non-violent offenses. I get that. I get that if you have crime on the streets and you just lock everybody up, then suddenly there's no crime. But what the F, buddy? We put all those people in jail. We had stricter sentence. We did it all besides putting them in jail for jaywalking. I mean, what the hell? Anyway, I'm not going to be mad at you. You're a product of your time. You're a product of the system. I don't blame individuals. I think you're doing what you thought was best. But this Black Money Matters thing can help you. Because you can be known as the president who helped make black millionaires. How many black people became millionaires under the Joe Biden presidency? In the first 100 days, we made 3 black millionaires. That's what I'm trying to do. February 28th, 2021, at the end of Black History Month, I'm challenging the world to make 3 black millionaires. And all those people who protested, 20 million people who protested Black Lives Matter, in those Black Lives Matter protests, all those people who did that stuff, they can show their support. $5 from them, we can make a ton of millionaires. And you can be the president who is responsible for the movement of making black millionaires. And it doesn't stop with making the 3 black millionaires on February 28th. My goal is to create an app where we make a black millionaire every week. Every week, 52 a year. We start making black millionaires, start changing the conversation, start bringing wealth back into the community, wealth and experience and hope and compassion. You want to be a president that helps fight fear. You're going to be a president during the dark winter. And this is a way we can fight fear, by giving people an avenue to express their compassion and their care and their humanity, and to give hope to people who might need it. And yes, my pitch is for $1 million to make a millionaire. It's sensational. But if you make a millionaire, you can make $100,000 there, you can $50,000. We can start changing the conversation. I want to let people know, hey, look, we are responsible for making the millionaires and the billionaires and the corporations. We do that with the power of our attention, with the power of our money and the power of our vote. We do that. When did we forget? It's not up to Joe Biden to save the world. It's not up to a president or a politician to save us. They're there to just facilitate our own power to change and to shape our reality. And here's a way we can remind people of their own power. And we can fight fear. We can change the conversation. And I think you as president, your voice, whose voice is bigger than yours? Besides Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? Apparently. I wouldn't be opposed to you being a part of this. Hashtag Black Money Matters. I think you'd be good for this. The dark winter is coming, folks. The dark winter. And in the dark winter, we can make a lot of black millionaires. People are in need right now. And this is just a small way, an easy way, a simple way to generate hope, wealth for the black community, and an avenue for people to demonstrate their compassion. Republicans, liberals, they can all participate in this. This is bipartisan. And it's outside of government, except if you're involved, in which case it'll be pretty in government. I feel conflicted about that. I can learn to live with it. Hashtag Black Money Matters. You're interested? I bet you got a red phone in the presidential Oval Office, some secret red phone. You can call Batman right here. Hashtag Black Money Matters. You win? You win? This is fun. Andrew Yang. My guy. Yang Gang! Oh, God dang it, the Yang Gang. Thank you for running for president. Okay, look, I don't want anybody I like to run for president, because that's a machine that will rip you up and spit you out. But you provided such a refreshing message. I just couldn't help it. I rooted for you. I like nuts. I even made a rap song about you. Andrew Yang, man, and the Yang Gang, so inspiring. You showed me what politics really could be, right? Government could really be a place where we solve problems, where our priority is to solve problems. And we look at the data and the math, and we just purely, what is it showing us, and what should we do? And your universal basic income, my God, doesn't everybody wish they had UBI right now? Doesn't everybody wish they had universal basic income? Look, Joe Biden's president, but it should have been you. It should have been you, Andrew Yang. And I know you can't say that now because you're going to be supporting the Joe Biden administration. So you can't come out and go, yeah, I would have been a better president than Joe Biden. You would have been a better president than Joe Biden. I don't know, but I think you would. God dang, I wish you were president. I wish my whole heart that you were president. And to see how unfairly you were treated, mind-numbing. And you're still smiling. I don't even know how. I don't even know how. I'd storm the Capitol for you, Andrew Yang. I'd storm it. I'd storm it for you. I'm not even afraid to say that. I'm a little afraid to say that. Kind of sounds like I'm talking about violence. But you know the sentiment. My God. I think you would have changed America. You would have put it back on a map. Oh, God. Damn. Why can't people just hear something good and then engage it? Why they got to be filtered through the media to tell them who they should? I'm so sick and tired of the government. I'm so sick and tired of the media. I love you, Andrew Yang, man. I'm goddamn tired of that stuff. And I want people to take their matters in their own hand. I've got an idea. It's called #BlackMoneyMatters. Check this out. We have the power to make black millionaires in an instant. Step 1, we gather 1 million people online. Step 2, we decide who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we each send them $1 to $5 to make them a black millionaire. Simple, easy. Everybody can understand that. It's just math. What if we were responsible for making black millionaires? On February 28th, 2021, I'm issuing a challenge, a mission to the world. If you care about the black community, if you protested, if you cared about that, if you had a black square on your Instagram, we could do something about it. We could create black millionaires. We could create hope in the black community. We can send wealth and money to the black community, and we could create a bridge to show compassion and care for our fellow man. #BlackMoneyMatters. We can make a black millionaire. We're making 3 on February 28th. 3 I'm challenging on February 28th, but that's just where it starts. Ultimately, I want to create a Black Money Matters app where we create a black millionaire every week. Right? Supporting entrepreneurs who create businesses and jobs in their communities. Think about that idea, Andrew Yang. Think about you're running for mayor of New York City. Can you imagine if you're making black millionaires in New York? Some black people, maybe they can afford the rent finally. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Pretty good PR stunt, pretty good opportunity to get your name even more out there. Start making black millionaires. We can do that in New York. We can do that. We can pick somebody in New York and make them black millionaire over and over and over. I remember when you gave out $1,000 to people in need. Even out of your own pocket, you give $1,000 a month to a family. Holy smokes, folks. Andrew Yang is the real deal. You are the real deal. And this is a real deal idea. It's very simple. #BlackMoneyMatters. Gather 1 million people. Decide who becomes a black millionaire. Make them a black millionaire. Start changing the paradigm. Start reminding people how much power they have. And that's just the start of what we could do. Mayor of New York City. You know, if Andrew Yang becomes mayor of New York City, I'm going to do everything I can to find a way to move there. I wanted to move there, and then COVID happened, and I was like, I'm never going to live in New York City ever. It seems like the worst place to live if a pandemic happens. But if Andrew Yang is the mayor of New York City, I'm going to want to move there. I'm going to want to move there, pay taxes there. God dang. It should have been you, Andrew Yang. It should have been you. #BlackMoneyMatters. MKBHD. Buddy. You know what? I don't even know what your name is. I just know you as MKBHD. I don't even know what your name is. I don't even care. You're so amazing. You're so fantastic. I've watched every goddamn video you've put out. You're so good at what you do. And you're a great example for black folks. You're entrepreneurial, provide quality content. You're an icon. We need more people like you. Millions of people decided they're going to give you their attention. They're going to give you their money. And that's the idea that I'm pushing forward here today. It's called #BlackMoneyMatters. It's very simple. We're going to make a black millionaire. Step 1, gather 1 million people online. You know about this. Step 2, choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, send $1 to $5 to that person so they become a black millionaire. Boom. Boom. I'm asking you to participate in this. You're not a political guy. You're not. I get all that. But you can help me help the black community. You can inspire people to participate in something like this. It's called hashtag Black Money Matters. On February 28th, 2021, it is my goal, my ambition in order to make a black millionaire. 3 of them, in fact. We can all do it. If you're interested in this challenge, in this mission, let's talk. Your channel alone could do this. If just the people on your YouTube channel decided to give $1 to $5 to an individual, a black person, you'd be making them a black millionaire in an instant, like that. MKBHD, you make me proud. I love watching your content. I love what you do. I love the way you do it. You seem clear-minded, open-minded. You seem innovative. You're not like stuck in a box. Like, how can you reach that level and still be like critical about what you're doing? You seem to be an honest broker. And I don't even trust people, but you seem honest. Hashtag Black Money Matters. Think about it. You're interested in tech. This is kind of using tech in a way that can really change the world. Think about it. Louis C.K. Oh boy. Louis C.K. Woo. Woo. Real life Icarus, huh? A real life Icarus. My God. Louis. Man, you're so funny. Man, you're so funny. And you had to go away. You had to go away. Is there any redemption possible, do you think? Maybe you think you don't need redemption. I don't know. But is there any redemption possible? Is there any way back? Is what you did so bad that you can't even come back? I don't know. But I think if you participated in my idea, Black Money Matters, to make a black millionaire, I think people start thinking about different things when they think about you. I got this idea. It's called hashtag Black Money Matters. It's very simple. We get 1 million people together online. We decide, step 1, get 1 million people online. Step 2, decide who becomes a black millionaire. Step 3, we each send them $1 to $5 each to make them a black millionaire. Boom, simple, like that. I want to make a black millionaire because I believe it's going to generate a change in the conversation that we've been having that will help the black community by creating hope and optimism, by giving people an avenue to show compassion and care for their fellow man, a way to exercise that compassion and to generate wealth for the black community. I think you could be involved in this. Now, I don't know why you necessarily would be involved in this other than you have a voice and a need for an image refresh. You know what I mean? Come on. Hashtag Black Money Matters. I'm asking you. Give me a hand. I consent. All right. Hashtag Black Money Matters. I hope you think about it, Louis. God damn, I love you. Oh, my God. I love Louis C.K. I'll say it. I love Louis C.K., okay? He never did nothing to me. I know. I get it. But still, man, the guy's hilarious. Hilarious. If I lose him and Dave Chappelle, I mean, I'm out. I mean, how much Jerry Seinfeld can I listen to, okay? George Carlin's already gone. Louis, I freaking love you. Maybe this will help you a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if it would help. But if we start thinking Louis C.K. is making black millionaires, Louis C.K. is making black millionaires, we might forget all that other stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Look, man, the best way to get past a scandal is to point the finger at an even bigger scandal, all right? At an even bigger thing, okay? But I'm not suggesting a scandal. I'm suggesting something sensational, making a black millionaire. Look, I get it. You lost millions and millions, $35 million, probably more. Never mind quality of life. I get that. But you ain't dead yet. And maybe you can branch out and do something where it helps black people, and maybe that will matter. I hope it does. Look, if the only thing that comes out of this, if what comes out of this is that Louis C.K. gets some type of redemption, I'll be happy. I know it's purely selfish. It's purely selfish. It's like wishing that Genghis Khan could come back to life. You know, like, oh, wouldn't it be great if Genghis Khan? Yeah, but he was a terrible murderer. Yeah, but he was cool, man. Louis C.K. hashtag Black Money Matters. I don't know. I kind of got lost there, but it's an idea that I'm pitching to you. I'm asking for your help. If you're interested, I'd be totally willing. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Cut that out. Cut that last part out. Didn't need that. All right. Last but not least. Mom. Hey, Mom, I've got this idea. It's called Black Money Matters. Hashtag Black Money Matters is very simple. We're going to make a black millionaire. Step one, we gather 1 million people online. Online, the internet is this place. It's a network of people with computers online, and they communicate digitally. Step two, we choose who becomes a black millionaire. Step three, we each send them $1 to $5 in order to make them a black millionaire. Boom, done. Simple, easy. On February 28th, 2021, I'm issuing a challenge, a mission to the world to make 3 black millionaires. February 28th, at the end of Black History Month. We can use the power of social media and the tools available to us to do this incredible thing. And all I'm asking for is for $5. Mom, could I get $5 from you? Yeah, just for this project that I'm working on. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, it'd be great. Mom, what do you think? Have I sold you? That's it, folks. Call to action, February 28th, 2021. We're making black millionaires, folks. Hashtag black millionaires. This is a fantastic idea if you even just think about it for a second. I know you got a lot of questions. Yeah, but what about this? And what about that? And what about this? And I've thought about it all. And I'm going to be doing a session where I'm going to answer all your questions. But just ask yourself this. Do you want to make a black millionaire? Ask yourself this question. Do you want to make a black millionaire? Multiple black millionaires? Do you think that will help the black community? I say let's do it. Go over to facebook.com/happyforachange and join the Black Money Matters group. Facebook.com/happyforachange. Join the Black Money Matters group right there. Once our numbers get high enough, February 28th, bam, we're going to shock the world. We're going to change the conversation. We're going to do something that's probably never been done before. I want to remind you that you matter, that your attention matters. You see, what we give our attention to becomes a greater part of our experience. We shape our world with the power of our attention. So it's important to be deliberate. And we can use social media to deliberately focus our attention, our energy, and our resources behind individuals in order to create an explosion of energy, an explosion of change. We can remind people that we are human beings, we're in this together, that even though we might be across various divides, that we're living on the same planet and that we have to find some way of caring for one another. And I do believe that we care. And I believe that that caring can be demonstrated with hashtag Black Money Matters. If you think so too, go over to facebook.com/happyforachange. That's my company, Happy for a Change. And join the Black Money Matters group. And if you like what I'm doing and you care about what I'm doing, you can join the Happy for a Change audience. I'm using the Making Millionaire principle, the principle of making millionaires, not just for black people, but for all kinds of things that we can do. I've got a lot of projects, and you can find more information about that on youtube.com/happyforachange. 2021, folks. It's a year for great things to happen, a paradigm shift. It's a year where you realize just how powerful you are. Hashtag Black Money Matters. My name is Peter Hartman, also known as Bad Guru. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Have a nice night.